Guys, let's make a start seated, cross-legged today. You can rest your hands on your knees. Get yourself comfortable so you can feel both sitting bones rooted down into the ground. And then once you're ready, you can draw a few circles with the shoulders one way. That's it, good. And then circling it the other way. Now we can just take the right hand outside of the left knee, left fingertips behind into a gentle twist. Yeah, so don't go too far at the moment, just explore where your body is today. And twisting, taking it over to the other side. Now left hand outside of right leg, pushing into the right fingertips behind you. And then making your way back to the center. And you can just let your right ear fall towards the right shoulder now. Squeeze the left shoulder down the back. I like to just let the head bob forwards and bob back here. Feel whatever's happening there for you on the left side. And bring the head back to the center. Lower left ear towards left shoulder. We're squeezing the right shoulder down. And again, just bobbing forwards and back. Exploring whatever comes up for you here on the right side. And bring your head back to the center. Drop your chin to your chest. How's that feel through the back of the neck? And you can let your chin brush along the chest to the right side. And then over towards the left side. So it's going from side to side, just waking up all the muscles around your neck. And then coming back to the center, just turn your face up to the sky. Get a nice load of space from the chin to the chest. And then bringing the chin back parallel. You can just let your eyes close down. Just relax, let the shoulders fall down the back. And take a few moments just to check in with your breath, check in with your breathing. Take a long, deep breath in through the nose. And a slow breath out through the nose. And again, long, deep breath in through the nose. And long, slow breath out through the nose. Last time, long, deep breath in. And then long, slow breath out. Try and make this exhale as long as possible, drawing your belly button back as you kind of rinse every last little bit of air out. Let's breathe normally, naturally. Welcome to your practice today. So if you rest your hands on your knees and then straighten your arms, then you can draw little circles with the body. So think about pressing the chest forwards and then rounding into the back. And you can use your hands to push into your knees to give you a bit more resistance, something to push away from. That's it. So you might feel now the tuck and untuck of the tail. So as you go back, you're tucking your tail. And as you go forwards, you're untucking the tail. Good, and then you can take it the other way, rounding into your back as well, spreading the shoulders as you round, drawing your chest forwards as you go forwards. Good, and then lifting up nice and tall, just fold over the legs, reach the arms forwards, forehead down towards the floor. Working more in the leg, in the hip of the leg that's in front. As you inhale, try and lift the head and the chest up. Yes, and then as you exhale, try and float the hands a little bit further forwards. And walking the hands back. Gonna change the cross of the legs, so just bringing the other leg in front. Yeah, lifting up nice and tall, and again, just checking in there with this hip. So whichever leg's in front, you should be feeling it in that hip a little bit more. Once you get there, using the breath to help you sink into the stretch. And then walking the hands back towards the knees. Well done. You can take the hands behind you, lift your knees up, take your feet as wide as the mat, and then just windscreen wiper the legs. You can feel whatever you've been doing yesterday here in your hips. Good. And then coming back, soles of the feet together, knees open. Catch hold of your toes, lift up tall, and then fold it forwards. Any little movements that you want to do just to kind of wiggle your way into your bodies now is fine. Yeah, so have a move around, have a little play. You can walk the hands over to the right hand side and bring your forehead over to the right knee. Maybe you get all the way down, maybe you don't. See how it goes. And then walking the hands all the way over to the other side, forehead down towards the knee on the left side there. And breathing into that right side now. Body slowly awakening. And then making your way back to the center, coming all the way back up. And again, we'll take the hands behind, lift your knees up, and then see how that feels now. So feet as wide as the mat, and then in there and out to rotate the legs. Good. We're going to bring that into a pigeon pose. So you can have the right knee bent and the left leg extended back now. Make your way comfortably into this pigeon pose. So right hand by the right knee, left hand then in line with that left hip. Take a deep breath in, try and lift the chest up. And a long breath out. You might even come up onto your fingertips here. See how it feels. Try not to crunch your back. If you need to come a bit lower, come a little bit lower. And then we'll make our way down onto our forearms. Good. If it feels good for you, you could extend your arms all the way out to the front of the mat as well. Deep breath in. Long breath out. Walk your hands over to the right hand side and then breathe into the left side. So reaching your left hand as far over to the right as feels good, without moving the legs, without coming out of the hips. And then making your way back to the center, coming up, we'll fall onto the right side and then swing your left leg forward. So you can get into this left hamstring now. Lifting up tall and then folding over your left leg. What's the hamstring telling you today? Yowzers, is it? Inhale. And exhale, folding over the leg. Don't let this be your deepest stretch just yet. Let's wake it up. Wake it up with the breath. All right, coming back up, just swing the left leg back behind you. We're changing legs, so you can bring your right leg back and then left knee forwards. Front of that right thigh, right hip now, enjoying the stretch. You can come onto your fingertips and lift the head and the chest up. Squeeze the shoulders down the back, just see what's possible here. At this point, And then maybe come down onto your forearms. So if you wanted to, you could take your arms all the way out in front, pushing down through the top of the right leg, squeezing the left hip back. Deep breath in. And long breath out. Good. All right, and then walking your hands back towards the knees, so getting into this right hamstring. You're going to fall onto the left side and swing your right leg around. So make sure the sole of the left foot's on the inner right thigh. Push down through the fingertips, lift up tall, and then fold over the leg. Over the leg. How's the right hamstring doing here? Definitely talking to me. And then you can come back up, extend your left leg forward. So hopefully we're getting a little bit warmer now. Both legs out straight, push down through the fingertips, lift up tall, and then fold over the legs. And it's definitely going to be a little bit tight. Well, it is for me anyway. So take a few moments, any rocking, any little pulsing, anything that helps you just to get into the hamstrings. Inhale, chest forwards. Exhale, fold forwards. Let's just be here for one more breath. And then coming right back up. Take the hands behind you now. You can have the fingers towards the shoulders if they are, if that feels all right, or turn the fingers out slightly. Bend the legs, have both feet flat on the floor. Push down through both feet, tuck the tail, lift the hips up and squeeze the shoulder blades towards each other. And then lower the sit bones back down. That's it, good. And again, pushing down through both feet, lifting the hips up, squeezing the shoulders together. And then lowering the sit bones back down. Okay, and last time, pushing down through both feet, lifting the hips up, squeezing the shoulders together. Good. And then slowly lowering the sit bones back down. Cool. We're going to cross the legs, take the feet behind us, come onto all fours. Hands below shoulders, knees below the hips. Just start to rock forwards and back. Then as you rock forwards and back, you can move that into a little circle. Taking the circle the other way. Straight into your cat-cows, letting your belly sink, lifting the head and the chest up. And then pushing the mat away, round the back. Do that a few times. Good, last time. Well done. Good, so you can let your belly sink down, feel the sit bones nice and high, tuck your toes under, and then sit the hips into the heels. Try and lift your knees up off the floor here, and let your head hang heavy. So you're keeping your arms out as far as you can, and pushing your heels down towards the floor. They are lifted though, the knees are lifted. Keep pushing into your hands and then slowly lift the hips up as you squeeze your heels down towards the floor. And then bend the knees and press the hips right back down to the heels. And again, pushing down through the feet to lift the hips up and squeeze the heels down. And then bending the knees, keep pushing away from the hands as you sit the hips back into the heels. Yeah. So last time, coming up into that down dog shape. Once you get there, you can press the heels down one by one. Wiggle the hips from side to side. I'm just going to see if I can make this end right. Any little little movements here in your downward facing dog. And then just lift your right leg up to the sky and flex through the foot, the toes pointing down. Bring your right knee into your nose and your right foot inside the right hand. So now don't adjust your left foot, just lower the left knee to the floor and then come up to standing on the left knee. Yeah. Lift your right heel up, sink your left thigh forwards, and then take your arms up to the sky. Push down through the right toes. Inhale, lift the chest up. Good. Now as you exhale, come back onto the left knee. You can lower the right heel down and then take the arms back as you fold over the right leg. So be careful, there's a bit of balancing going on here as well. Got your back toes tucked under. Coming back, lifting the right heel up, sinking the left thigh forwards, lifting your head and your chest up. Good. Taking the hands back, come back onto the left knee. See if you can straighten your right leg. You can always have the hands on the floor. If not, take them back behind you, back toes tucked. The last time, coming forwards, lift the right heel up and then sink the left thigh forwards. Breathe. Good. This time, take the hands to the floor. You can squeeze the left heel down, lift the back knee, and then take the front foot to the back. Lift the hips up and back into your downward facing dog. Okay, take the left leg up to the sky, flex the foot, toes pointing down. Then bring the knee into the nose, round into the back. Bring the left foot inside the left hand. Now, don't send that right leg back, just lower the right knee right where it is, and then come up. Okay, so once you're there, coming onto your left toes, sinking the right thigh forwards, and then lifting your arms up. You can always drop the heel if you want to. Lift the head and the chest up as you lean back. You can always put the hands on the floor here, otherwise come back onto the right knee, work on straightening the left leg, taking the hands behind you. Hands can be on the floor also. Coming right back up, lift the left heel, sink the right thigh forwards, breathe into that space. Coming back onto the right knee, straightening the left leg, taking the hands back. That's it, feel the hamstring here. The last time, coming back up, lift the left heel, squeeze the right thigh forwards, lift your chest up. Good, nice. And then taking the hands to the floor, lifting the back knee up, take your front foot to the back. Lovely, take the hips up and back into your downward facing dog. Pressing the heels down, how does that feel so far? Just before we continue, take your right leg to the sky, bend the knee and open up the hip, and we're going to draw a big circle with the right knee. And a nice big circle the other way. Lower the right foot next to the left, and we're going to take the left leg up to the sky. Bend the knee and open up the hip. And again, big circle with the left knee. And then a big circle the other way. Good. All right, lower the left foot next to the right. Now lift the right leg up, flexing the foot, the toes pointing down. Hopefully there's a bit more space now. Bring your knee into your nose and round into the back. Pop the foot there inside the hand. Good. Lower the left knee to the floor right where it is. Then lift your arms up. Good. Now, so untuck your left toes this time. From here, you're going to take your hands to the floor, straighten the right leg and lift the hips up. Good. Lowering the left knee back down onto the mat. Lift the arms right back up. And again, taking the hands to the floor, straightening the right leg, try and lift the hips up, like you're going to drag that left foot forwards. And then lower the left knee down, and then lift the arms right back up. Push the thigh forwards here. Good. So the last time, hands to the floor, straighten your right leg, push into your fingertips, and lift your left leg, left knee up off the floor. Keep the toes untucked. And then lower the left knee, hands either side, front foot. Lift the back knee, front foot to the back. Hips up and back, downward facing dog, hands up, leg feeling there. We go the other side, left leg up, flex the foot, toes pointing down. Bring the left knee into the nose, round into the back, pop the left foot next to the left hand. So you're not making that right, not moving that right leg back. Just lower the right knee to the floor where it is and lift the arms up. Tuck the tail, lift the arms up. And untuck your back toes if they're not already. And we take the hands to the floor, straighten your left leg, fingertips into the floor, and then let's try and lift the hips up, straightening that left leg, keeping the right toes untucked. Lowering the right knee to the floor, lifting the arms up, tucking the tail, pushing that right thigh forwards. Hands to the floor, push into the fingertips, straighten the left leg, right leg nice and straight as well. Lower it back down, lifting the arms up, tucking the tail. You got your last one. Yes, good. Lower the hands down. Straighten the left leg, straighten the right leg, squeeze the left hip back. Lower the right knee, hands either side of the front foot. Lift the back knee and then front foot to the back. And we take the hips up and back into downward dog. Press the heels down, lift the hips up. Intermission, right leg up to the sky. Bend the knee, open up the hip. Draw a big circle with the right knee. Take the circle the other way. Lower the right foot next to the left. Left leg to the sky. Bend the knee, open up the hip. Big circle with the left leg. That's it, circling it the other way. Hopefully feeling a bit warmer. You can lower the knees. Take your knees as wide as the hips. And then walk the hands forward, so. Forehead down, so you've got a nice wide leg child's pose. Take a moment. How does that child's pose feel on the work that we've done so far? Breathing in. Breathing out. That's it. Find a little moment of calm. Cool. Right, looking forwards, let's come back up onto all fours. Let's take it right back into down dog, so you can tuck your toes under and take the hips up and back, downward dog. We'll take the right leg up, bend the knee, open up the hip. Round into the back, bring your right knee into your nose, right foot inside the hand. So come up into a high lunge now, lift the arms up. Now be careful here, start to straighten your right leg and lower your right fingers as far down as they'll go. Trying to reach them as far away as they'll go. And then re-bend into the right leg, come all the way back up. How's that feel? So you're straightening your right leg, you're reaching your hands forwards, your left heel is lifted. How far away can you send the hands? And then bring it all the way back up, bending into the right leg. Bit of a wobble there. Last time, straighten into the right leg. Now try and reach the right fingers as far away. You might stop here. You might stop a little bit lower down, see where you can go. Rebend into the right leg. That's it, then ground the back heel, open up into warrior two. A welcome warrior two. Reach through the arms, sit down nice and deep. Inhale. As you exhale, take it into triangle. So straightening your right leg, reaching your right arm forwards. Hand can be on your shin, left arm to the sky. Or the hand is behind the right leg. Breathing in, left arm up and overhead. And then breathing out. So you're looking down, coming back into warrior two. Right hand to the floor, left hand follows, front foot to the back. And we take the hips up and back, downward facing dog. Press the heels down. Breath in. Breath out. Get left leg up to the sky, flexing the foot, toes pointing down.
Bring the knee into the nose, round into the back, and then slot the foot inside the hand. So we're coming up into our high lunge. Lift the arms up, push down through your left heel. Here we go. It's not easy, this little move. So don't worry if you're finding it hard. Straightening your left leg, keeping your right heel lifted. Reach the hands as far forwards as you can. See how low you can go. You don't have to go all the way down. And then rebending into the leg to come all the way back up. Yes, and again, reaching the arms forwards, straightening into the left leg. There might be a little micro bend in that left leg, and you might not be going down so far. Just see what feels right for you. Bending the leg, coming all the way back up. Yes, good, last time. Straightening into the left leg, right heel lifted. Maybe you stay here. Maybe you go a bit further down. Wherever you go, try to slide the hands further forwards. Really bending into the leg, come back into your warrior. Now come into your warrior two. So ground into the back heel and reach the arms away. And into that front leg, inhale. Good, as you exhale now, straighten the left leg, reach the left arm as far forwards as you can. Left hand onto the shin, or take it outside of your left leg. See what feels right. Right arm up and overhead. Breathe in. And breathe out. Enjoy your triangle shape. Good, you're looking down, coming back into your warrior two. Left hand to the floor, right hand is going to follow, and then front foot to the back. And we take the hips up and back to downward facing dog. How's the legs feeling? Long breath in. And long breath out. Lift the hips up to the sky. Let's walk the hands back towards the feet here. Relax the head. We hold on to opposite elbows. You can sway from side to side. Let the weight just transfer through both feet. Looking nice, well done. You can take the hands behind your back, interlace the fingers. Now, definitely have a bend in the knees, so you can lay the belly on the thighs. Draw the shoulders back, one thumb crossed over the top, and then you can take the arm up and over your head, arms up and over your head. Breathe into the hamstrings, into your back. Then you bring your hands back to the sacrum, releasing them to the floor and slowly rolling your way up. Last thing to come up is the head. Good. Well done. Press your palms together, lift the arms up. Thighs forwards, hips forwards, lean it back. And then fold it forwards and hinge from the hips. Inhale, take a halfway lift. And as you exhale, you can walk the hands to the top of the mat. Find your plank pose. Do your first vinyasa. Elbows brushed by the ribcage. Straightening the arms, cobra up dog. And let's take it up and back, downward facing dog. So I hope you're feeling nice and warm. Let's swing the right leg up to the sky. You're going to bend your knee and open up the hip. Now bring your right knee into your nose, and we'll slot the right foot inside the right hand. Come up into your high lunge. Like you did earlier, just straighten your right leg. You can take your arms by your side and bring your body parallel towards the floor. Yeah. Rebend into the right leg. Now take that forwards into a warrior three. So hands can go back by the side. Pull the weight into the right leg and then lift the left leg up. Work on straightening your right leg. Keep drawing your shoulders back, lifting that left leg up. Bring your left knee into your chest. Come up to standing. You can take your hands around the left knee and squeeze it in nice and tight. You're going to take that into an eagle pose. So you can bend the right leg, cross the left leg over the right. Maybe you wrap the toes around the calf, maybe not. Toes can be resting on the floor here. Reach the arms forwards as you sit down. Bring your hands to the heart center. We're going to take a twist from here.
right elbow outside of the left knee. Try and lengthen the spine as you push down through the feet. Inhale. That's it. So toes can be on the floor. You can even have the toes on a block here. And exhale into the twist. Good, coming out back to the center. Stand onto your right leg. Bring your left knee back up to your chest. Take the left leg all the way back behind you, bending into the right leg. Lower the left foot at the back of the mat. Come back into a high lunge. And then take the hands to the floor. Front foot to the back. Elbows brushed by the rib cage as you lower. Straightening the arms, cobra up dog. And we take it up and back into down facing dog. Big breath in, check in, how are you feeling? A long breath in. Okay, so let's take the left leg up, flexing the foot, toes pointing down. Bring the left knee into your nose, round into the back, and then slot your left foot next to your left thumb. Yeah, come up into your high lunge. All right, so I'm going to keep the right heel lifted, straighten into the left leg, reach your arms forwards, come into that parallel, body parallel to the floor. Arms can go by your sides. So it's a little less weight. Can be a little micro bend in that left leg. All right, making your way back up. You're going to bend into your left leg. Take it into warrior three now. So you stand onto the left leg, take your arms by your side, and slowly lift your right leg up. Work on straightening your left leg, warrior three here. Bring your right knee into your chest. Coming up to standing, hug the right knee in with your hands. Enjoy it. We take that into eagle pose. So you can bend the left leg, cross the right leg over the left. Toes can rest on the floor, or they can wrap around the ankle. Reach the arms forwards as you sit down. Inhale. As you exhale, take the left arm underneath the right, bringing the back, bring the palms together. We're going to twist towards the right, left elbow onto the right leg here. Try and lift the chest as you twist. Inhale. And exhale. Good, coming back through center. Stand onto the left leg and bring your right knee back up to your chest. And then take the right leg all the way back. Lower the right foot to the back of the mat, nice and controlled. And then take the arms up to the sky. Wobble, wobble. Take the hands to the floor and then the front foot to the back. And vinyasa from there. Enjoy a cobra up dog. And we take it up and back into downward facing dog. Big breath in. And long breath in. Okay, so we'll take the right leg up, flex the foot. This time bend the knee and open up the hip. Bring your right knee into your nose and then move the right knee over towards the left elbow and extend the right leg over to the left side. You can come onto your fingertips and draw your chest forwards. Just enjoy that space there. Then pushing down through your right hand, drop the left heel and swing the left arm up to the sky. So you got a nice fallen angel. Inhale. Left arm up and overhead, find the space. You're going to take the left hand to the floor. Now take your right knee out towards the right side and you're going to lower your hips down, your knee at a right angle. So knee in line with the hip. Then you could come down onto your forearms. Push down through the forearms, lift the head, chest up, and tuck the tail. Breathe in. Sit and breathe out. Just enjoy the stretch there on the inner right thigh, right hip. Feel quite nice. I've actually got a ledge which is a bit higher. Go straight into your left arm, pushing your left palm flat into the floor. And then extend your right arm to the right side. Bring your chin over your right arm and your left arm out to the top. If it's too much, stay on your forearms. Breathing. Breathe out energy through the left foot, inner right knee, inner right ankle. Good. Bringing the hands back in. Nice. So lower your hands down either side of the, underneath the shoulders, pinch the shoulders back, extend your right leg straight. That's it. Now bend the right leg in, squeeze the heel into the bum, try and lift the right knee up, and then slowly lower, roll onto the left side. Keep rolling until your right foot touches the floor. You can push the hands into the mat to straighten the arms and then sit onto your left leg. Okay, lift the hips up, wild thing, right arm up and overhead. Right hand comes to the floor, vinyasa or neatly in down dog. Breathe in, notice how that feels, and then breathe out. The left leg up to the sky, flexing the foot, toes pointing down. Now then bring the knee into the nose. And then take that left knee over to the right side, extend the leg over to the right, flexing into the foot. You can be on the fingertips here, drawing your chest forwards, enjoying that space. Push down through your left hand, drop the right heel, swing your right arm up to the sky. Lift the hips up, right arm up and overhead here. Good, right hand to the floor. Take the left knee out towards the left side. The left knee is in line with the left hip. You can lower your belly down, body down. Get yourself comfy here. Come onto the forearms, you get a nice little arch in your back as well. Upper back, not lower back. Push down through the right leg. Push down through the inner left knee, inner left ankle. Breathe in. Breathe out. Can you really squeeze down through the left ankle? It really changes it. You can straighten your right arm, take your left arm underneath you. So I like to have the thumbs pointing upwards. Bring your chin over your left arm and your right arm out in front. Yeah, or you can stay with the arms out in front. Breathe into that space, into that, so that sensation there on the outer left arm. One more breath here. Good, and then untwist. Bringing the left arm back in. Well done. Now you can lower yourself all the way down, hands underneath the shoulders. Extending your left leg straight onto the mat. Now bend the left leg so you can bring your heel into your bum. Lift the left knee up. Now start to roll onto your right side and then push the hands into the floor to straighten the arms. Sit onto your bum, left foot flat onto the mat. And then wild thing, so you can lift your hips up and reach the left arm all the way to the front of the mat. Inhale and exhale. And bringing the left hand back and coming into your plank pose, vinyasa. Or you're going to meet me in downward dog. Good. Big breath in and a long breath out. Nice, guys. Bend the knees and look forwards. So you're going to cross the feet, drag the legs through, make your way to seated. Remember, all the way at the beginning of the class, soles of the feet together, knees open. Let's see how this feels now. Lift up nice and tall, and then fold it forwards. Try and relax your head, try and relax your face, try and relax your neck. Walk the hands over towards the right knee, squeezing the left sit bone down into the mat. Breathing into that left side. And then taking it all the way over to the other side. Forehead down towards the knee, breathing into the right side there. Yes, well done. Making your way back to the center and coming all the way up. Just bring your knees up Now lower yourself down so that you come onto your forearms. So one forearm behind you, palms facing down, and then the other forearm down. Yes, just a little bit you're lying on the beach. Extend your arms nice and straight. And then see if you can lift your head, chest up. You can wiggle your bum back towards your hands a little bit and let your head fall back. Breathing into the chest. If you are struggling here, you can walk your bum closer to your hands. Then try and get more lift through the upper back. So you're in your fish pose. And bring your chin to your chest and slowly lowering yourself all the way down onto the mat. Okay, give the hips a little shake. You're going to bring the feet close to the bum. Okay, take it into a bridge, but maybe have your hands ready for wheel. So fingers towards the shoulders, palms flat to the floor, squeeze the elbows in. Now you take it into your bridge, lifting the hips up, or take it up into your wheel. What is it that you want to do today? Breathe into that space. Remember, if it is the morning, then it might not be your biggest wheel. Bending the arms, lowering yourself all the way back down, like you did at the beginning. This time you're lying on your back, feet as wide as the mat, wings screen, wide for the legs. Hug your knees into your chest, wrap your arms over the tops of the shins. How's that feel? You're going to keep the knees together now and let both knees fall towards the right side. Yeah, the closer you can keep your knees to the shoulder, the better. The deeper the twist. Nice inhale here. And exhale. Bring the knees back into the center. Letting both knees fall to the other side. Breathing into this twist here. Oh, nice click. Good, and then coming back to the center. Well done, soles the feet together, knees open. Push your feet together, lift your hips up, and then try and move your tailbone closer to your heels, arms over the head, let the knees open. Nice. Deep breath into the belly, ribcage, chest. And as you exhale, let the whole back of your body rest into the mat. Side pose. Bringing the knees together. Taking the legs up and over the head. Now you don't need to do this. You could also just take the legs up to the sky. It is a good counterpose to the practice. Take it up into your shoulder stand if you wish. Just letting everything slow down now. Arms flat down onto the mat as you lower down. Maybe you take your feet to the corners of the mat, or you could have soles of the feet together, knees open again. Arms can be by your side or up and over your head. What do you fancy? What do you prefer? Wherever you are, your wrists are open to the sky. Hopefully you felt some joy in your practice there. So wherever there were sensations, to have those sensations brought you joy. Let everything settle, let the breath settle. Take this moment of quiet, setting the tone for the rest of your day. A few breaths here to let the practice settle in your bodies. If you're ready to move, then you can start to move with me. If you would like a little bit longer, then you can stay there as long as you like. So let's just start to move the fingers and start to move the toes. Extending the arms above the head, do a full body stretch. Yawning into your body. And then rolling over to the right hand side into a fetal shape. Take a little bit of time here. And keeping your eyes closed, make your way up to seated to face the front. You're going to sit in any shape that feels nice for you. Well done, we made it. Bringing the palms together, thumbs into the chest bone. Take a deep breath in through the nose. And then open your mouth and exhale, let it go. Thank you so much for joining me this morning. Namaste. I hope you feel nice and warm, nice and awake, ready for the day. Oh, got a thumbs up there. Good, good. Have a lovely rest of the day, guys. Stop recording.